Here are my top 10 favorite Evil Dead franchise moments. So these are scenes from the franchise, and I've included 3 kills as moments. So only 3 kills, nothing more, because I have my top 10 favorite kills list. 3 kills on my moments list, that's enough. So, let's start this off. At number 10 is Mia attacks Natalie on the stairs. This is just so disturbing. Mia, who's possessed, who's down in the basement, attacks Natalie, who goes down in the basement, and Mia just licks the blade of a knife, cuts her tongue in half, and then just like, I don't even remember really what Mia does, but like, I think she kisses Natalie or something. Like, that is just so weird, so messed up. But, like, that's the tone of Evil Dead. Like, bloody and messed up. So this scene really works in that movie, in the context of the movie. So it is, it's a really good moment. A moment that has always stood out to me. Number 9 is Cheryl getting possessed in and by the woods from The Evil Dead. Now, I kind of had to put this on my list just because this is such an infamous moment in the franchise, and this really does kick off the events of The Evil Dead. Cheryl is in the woods attack her, and then one of the branches, and she's possessed. So it's very disturbing the way they do it, and it's kind of like just shock value, but when you think about it, I mean, it does kick off the plot of The Evil Dead, so there is kind of a purpose there. So I had to put it on my list just because it's such an infamous moment in Evil Dead and such a disturbing moment in the franchise. Number 8 is Jake's kill from Evil Dead 2. So he gets sucked underground, and then blood is spewing up and shooting blood onto one of the women in the cabin. This is the embodiment of Evil Dead 2. Like, bloody and very funny in a messed up way. So it's a really good moment. It's a really good kill, really good moment. So I like it. That is like the epitome of the tone of Evil Dead 2. So I really like it. I really enjoy it. Number 7 is the Pit Witch battle from Army of Darkness. This is kind of like an action type moment where Ash is fighting the Pit Witch. He shoots it, and then he gets his chainsaw, cuts its head off. So that was a pretty good mini battle. So I liked it. It's a good moment. Number 6 is Ash versus Evil Ash from Army of Darkness. These two are just really fighting each other. It comes at the end of the movie. Just they're fighting with the swords, and it's kind of actiony, it's kind of funny because Evil Ash says, "You're going down," and Ash says, "No, I'm going up." And so that's funny. I've always thought that was pretty funny. So it's got a little bit of action, it's got a little bit of comedy, so it's really good, and it's a good battle between the main hero of Ash and the main villain of Evil Ash, so I really like it. I enjoy it. Number 5 is Deadite Cheryl's kill from The Evil Dead. This comes at the end of the movie when the Necronomicon is burnt. She falls to the ground, her head just explodes / gets crushed on the floor. So, this is gory. This is one of the best kills of the franchise. It's a satisfying kill because it's a Deadite getting killed. So I really like it. It stands out. Number 4 is the Mini Ashes versus Big Ash. When Ash breaks apart the mirror, and the mini Ashes come up from it. This is like the embodiment of Army of Darkness, where it is just slapstick, and the Ashes have the little fork, and it's like, ramming speed! And they poke Ash in the butt. And Ash tries to step on one of the mini Ashes, and they grab a nail, and Ash just gasps out in shock and pain. So it's actually really funny. Ash also gets his face stuck on the oven. He has to use a shovel to scrape it off. So it's all very funny. It's the standout scene of Army of Darkness. So I really like it, and it's really funny. Number 3 is the intro to Evil Dead 2013. This is just so, again, messed up. So, I mean, like, you have the girl you have the teen Deadite who's possessed. They take her back to the cabin, chain her up, and then like, she's talking with the dad, and then she's, I don't even, she at first says, "I'll tear your soul, Daddy," and then, "I'll tear your soul!" And then, so, like, it's very scary, very tense, and the dad has to pour gasoline on her and burn her, and then shoot her head off. So, again, it's very brutal, and disturbing, just like the entirety of Evil Dead 2013. So it really stands out. It's a really good moment, really scary moment. So I really like it. Number 2 is Ash's hand attacking him in Evil Dead 2. So his hand is possessed. This is like the standout sequence of Evil Dead 2. Slapstick, a little bit of funny. So Ash's hand is possessed, and then it tries to attack him, and he just grabs plates, crushes his head, and smashes plates against his head, and it's very funny and kind of darkly comedic. And then Ash has to cut his hand off, and that is also pretty bloody. So like I've said a lot, this is like the epitome of that movie, the epitome of Evil Dead. Funny, gory. It's a really good moment, so I really enjoy it. And also, when he's trying to fight the hand when he already cut it off, that's also pretty funny. You can add that in, where he's trying to shoot at it, and it flips him off. So I really like it. That's really funny. But my number 1 favorite moment of the Evil Dead franchise is, if you couldn't guess by now, there's only been 2 kills on the list. My number 1 favorite moment of the Evil Dead franchise is the Abomination's kill. This comes at the end of Evil Dead 2013. Mia takes the chainsaw, kills the Abomination, splits it in half. It's bloody, gory. It's my favorite kill in any horror movie. For now, I'll say that. It's always been one of my favorite kills, so I'll say that for now is my favorite kill, unless there's one that I'm thinking of. But this, I mean, like, what would you expect? One of my favorite horror movie kills of all time. Where would you expect this to be on the list, other than, like, at number 1? So it's gory, it's satisfying, it's Mia killing the villain. So the Abomination's kill from Evil Dead comes out as my number 1 favorite Evil Dead moment. Thanks for watching.